I'm bored. I wonder if Jackson's available. We could do a podcast episode. Let's see. Hey! Do you want to film a podcast today?
I mean, I'd be down for it.
Yeah. Let's do it! Woo! Once upon a time, we were inseparable.
Until we weren't.
For two chaotic souls, one punk and a little unhinged.
One soft and very pink. This is Ex-Best-Friends.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Jax. And every week we dive into stories that are messy, magical, or mildly traumatizing. Sometimes all three.
From spiritual chaos to ex-friend reunions, listener confessions, and the wildest Reddit stories we can dig up.
We're your cosmic gossip hotline with emotional damage and healing energy.
So grab a drink, get cozy or chaotic.
And let's get into it.
So guys, this is a new way of recording this, because Jackson has no gas to get to my studio.
That and I just didn't feel like driving.
And today we are actually going to be doing, first of all, this is a new format, so if you guys like this format better than the old one, make sure to let us know in the comments on Spotify and YouTube which format you like more.
Lower your mic. Remember?
Oh.
No, lower it down. So yeah, there you go. So it's more in the frame.
Let us know which format you like more, and we might actually take your advice in consideration. So yeah.
I'm gonna be eating chips, salsa, and cheese dip, so I'm gonna be muting a lot so y'all aren't hearing the crunch, crunch, crunch. But we are today gonna be doing Reddit stories.
It's been in the intro, but we haven't done it yet, so today is the day.
So we're doing it now!
We have no clue what we're going to talk about today. So I have sent Jackson a bunch of Reddit stories, and we are going to be taking turns reading them. So...
Do you want to go first so I can snack?
Let's rock, paper, scissors decide who goes first.
Oh, not again! Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. No! You always win!
You first. Because you always say scissors, so my brain goes scissors, and you always do paper.
Screw you.
Did you know that? You did paper last time.
I did? Listen, my brain just randomly defaults to paper. Okay, I have
That's fair.
The first one up on my phone. I fucking hate reading, but here we go. Hold on, I gotta scroll. Okay. So, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna have my phone open to read them.
So these are the... Wait, hold on. Are these the Am I the Asshole ones?
And I've specifically
Wait, so are we judging...
I looked for friendship, best friend ones.
Okay, so are we judging
whether
or not they're the assholes?
Decided they're the asshole. Give our own opinions.
Okay, let's go for it. Let's have fun.
Am I the asshole for calling my best friend a shallow bitch? Is a great start, right? 19 female.
That could go one or two ways, because
depends on if the friend
they are the asshole
being a shallow bitch, alright?
Right?
Here we go. Okay. These Reddit stories are gonna hit close to home for us because we're both going through our own friend drama. Well, mine isn't really drama; it's complicated, but we're both going through our own friend stuff right now. So,
yeah.
Let's get started. So this might make us cry. Who knows? We haven't cried on an episode officially yet, so maybe this is the first. Milestone time! Woo!
That's not a good milestone to have. That's like actively not a good milestone to have.
Our friends will see we're crying. Our friend dramas will see that we're crying without them. It's fine. And then they'll come back. It's fine. No, I'm kidding. But, okay. I, 19 female, recently started introducing my friends to my boyfriend, 20 male, of now 3 months. He's a super sweet guy. He buys me flowers and apologizes for even yanking my hair, even the slightest bit while playing with it, and so many other things. Overall, my friends and family love him. All of the feedback I've gotten on him is that he's sweet and seems good for me. I genuinely love him and care about him a lot. Fuck you for having somebody that loves you! She's the asshole just for having a good person in the... No, I'm kidding.
Keep reading! Keep reading. I'm going to be reading it along with you so that I can follow along.
The only person who seems to have a problem with them, though, is my friend, 17 female, who I've known for about 5 years now. It was my birthday recently, and I deliberately made sure she was the last of my friends to meet him until the day of. I lost my spot. She's a very outspoken and confrontational type of person and will tell people exactly what she feels. I know someone like that. Stares at Jackson. I know somebody exactly like this. Well, I'm neither of those things. Well, you know somebody like that. My family always jokingly called her my emotional support dog. It's crazy. She's been a great friend and has stood up for me countless times and is pretty much ride or die. But lately, we've been on rocky terms for the exact reason I wanted to wait to introduce her to him.
I'm sorry, is this, Am I the Asshole written by you?
No, it's not written by me, I promise.
Are you sure about that? Because, like, this story seems very close to home.
Yeah, I didn't read these beforehand, so I didn't realize this one was gonna hit. If I realized this one was
That's so funny, because this is, like, almost identical to, like, our fight that we talked about in episode 2.
Like, I was definitely the person writing this, and you were the other person. So this might affect our verdict. Actually, this story already has a verdict written, but I'm not going to share it with you until I form our own opinions. Because people already voted for the verdict. But lately, we've been on rocky terms for the exact reason I wanted to wait to introduce her to him. She absolutely despises him and is not afraid to tell me so. All of her reasons mostly have to do with his appearance not fitting her taste. Okay, that's probably not like you. I don't think you hated someone for appearance. He has a longer hair and a beard, and her favorite insult is to call him a roach or a homeless man. This doesn't seem like our story anymore, because I don't think you ever did that. Even though it's well kept. She doesn't say it to his face, surprisingly. But I think that's because I begged her enough to not do that. Oh my god. She continued to insult him to my face every time I saw her after that. And it wasn't just a one-off comment. Every time I brought him up, it was constant. She would go on tangents in the middle of a normal conversation about something completely unrelated. She started trying to guilt trip me into leaving my apartment with her every time he was there after showing up unannounced. Saying things like, "You hate me, you never want to spend time with me anymore," and things like that. It's all boiled down to me finally exploding on her last night after she sent me a series of texts about why I should break up with him. I was so upset and so fed up with her being so mean to him for no reason that I sent her a very long paragraph. I yelled at her, which basically just means she used caps lock. I yelled at her for being a bitch. I called her shallow and immature and even criticized her own love life, which is filled with shitty boyfriends that I've supported her through. Well, Jackson and I have had a fair bit of shitty exes, but...
As we talked about in episode 5? 4! I don't remember which episode's which anymore.
At the time, it felt good to get it off my chest, especially with how weird and rude she's been acting, but now I just feel guilty. All she said in return was, "fake ASF." Oh my god. Which doesn't feel too good. I hate fighting with my friends, and I feel I went a bit too far, but I'm also not going to leave him just because she doesn't find him attractive. Okay, there's an update, but let's give what is your verdict, Jackson?
Well, I mean, not the asshole. Because she kind of was sounding like a shallow bitch.
Yeah.
And very immature. Extremely immature. But that also makes sense. Because she was 17.
Yeah. She's 17 and I almost said main character. Not protagonist either. The writer is 19.
Right.
So they're both a little bit, like, immature, I feel like.
Extremely immature. Not even I feel like. That would be, like...
Yeah.
Extremely immature.
Like, I feel like not the asshole because the girl was being a rude to her boyfriend, who it doesn't seem like, based on what we were told, the boyfriend didn't do anything wrong. I mean, we gotta acknowledge, though, that we could be having an unreliable narrator here. That's always the thing we gotta acknowledge with these stories. You know?
That's true.
But based on this, I'm gonna say not the asshole, even though I do think it was a bit mean to call your friend a shallow bitch. But...
Coming from the person who called me a two-faced lying bitch.
Okay, well... I wouldn't do that today.
Sorry, you know I had to call you out on it.
Yeah, fair. Update. There's an update. And also, Reddit has deemed this person not the a-hole. So they agree with us. Update. Today, me and her met up after I messaged her and told her I wanted to talk. We sat down over lunch and I apologized for being rude and calling her a shallow bitch. I also told her that I was told her that I was also not going to put up with her behavior towards both me and my boyfriend anymore. After talking to a few older and wiser people and reading lots of insightful comments, I've realized she is not the friend I thought she was, and I've realized that some of her behaviors and actions over the years have been a bit manipulative. That word sounds a bit too harsh, parentheses. I broke contact with her for now, in all caps. I told her I am willing to make amends and continue being her friend, but I cannot be in her life until she grows up a bit and learns what she did was not right either. She didn't say much during our meet, nor did she express much in her face either, so I'm not sure how she was feeling or where she'll go from there. Thank you for all your advice. And then if you want me to read some of the comments... Not the asshole, she is indeed acting shallow. I'm not sure why she thinks she has a right to insult his appearance, and you told her to stop multiple times. At some point, you're at your wit's end. She's pretty obviously jealous and handling it poorly, blah, blah, blah. He apologizes when he pulls my hair when he's playing it. Just left me shaking my head. Yeah, like, he feels bad when he accidentally hurts me is a pretty low bar, lol.
Right.
Saying this... Oh my god, hold on. Definitely not the asshole. I want to see if anyone disagrees. Not the asshole. I want to see if anybody agrees with us.
See...
Not the asshole. She's an immature 17-year-old jealous that someone is taking up her friend's time. You were 19 and beginning to act like an adult. Right.
Wait, does that mean I'm beginning to act like an adult? I'm 19.
Yeah.
Have we ever stated how old we are for the podcast?
I don't think so.
Well, to our viewers, I'm 19.
I'm 21.
I was born in 2005. 2 days after Christmas.
2003. We were both born in December.
But yeah, I don't think she was the asshole. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think so. Your turn to read the next one.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Also, y'all, I just want to talk about this while they're pulling it up. Our episodes on Spotify have really weird transcripts. So this one says, the Pride one says, Joe's Hidden Talent. And we're like, who the fuck is Joe?
Who's Joe? I think it's supposed to say Jax. I think it's me.
Yeah.
Because that might be the part where I started singing.
Yeah, hold on. And then the episode before that has, hold on, even funnier transcripts. Let me pull these up.
I have the Reddit story up when you're ready.
Yeah, hold on. I need to show this off to the viewers.
Okay.
The story of Bessie and Jackson. The worst human ever. Why you fired your teacher. Whodunit scenario. Autism.
Autism.
D-name. Those are the best ones. Okay, your turn.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Autism.
Oh my god.
Okay, y'all ready for this?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm not making fun of it. That's a TikTok audio.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Okay. Am I the asshole? Oh, wow. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend his girlfriend is disgusting? Do we want the verdict now
Save
or
it for
until
the
after?
end.
Okay. I, 22 female, have been friends with Danny, 22 male, since high school, and he recently moved in with his current girlfriend, Lucy, 22 female. Girl 22. Got it. They had a housewarming party on Friday, and Lucy spent most of the night dancing with her own friends, who are very like her, excitable, extroverted, etc., and dragging Danny away from his conversations with us, his friends, to dance even though he's more like us, introverted, not party people. Later, Danny was being quiet, so I asked if he was okay, and he just said tired. And he said just tired. But he kept watching Lucy dance, and then said something in her ear the next time she came over, and she just shook her head and laughed at him. After she went back to her friends, I asked if it was bothering him, how she was behaving, and he asked me to explain. I mentioned the attention-seeking dancing and the fact that she was wearing something really revealing even though other guys were at this party. I'm already gonna say, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you give a shit about what someone wears?
Yeah, especially because it's not even her girlfriend.
Like, how... Well, not even then. Like, I'm a firm believer that nobody should dictate what you wear.
Yeah.
If you are comfortable in it, if you are happy in it, and if you like the way you like in it, you should fucking wear it.
Dressed very immodestly. This Redditor would not be happy with me right now if she saw me.
No,
I'm dressed very immodestly right now.
Right.
This outfit is not Redditor approved.
Okay. Danny said it didn't bother him, then sat with a moody face. At the end of the night, Lucy sat down with us and started chatting non-stop about how amazing the party had been. I pointed out jokingly Danny obviously wasn't enjoying himself, since he looked miserable. Danny told her I was... and Danny told her I was worried he was jealous because of her outfit. Lucy ruffled his hair, which he hates, and said he was quiet because he loved her outfit so much he couldn't wait for all of us to leave so he could drag her to bed. I thought that was completely inappropriate and said to Danny in that case I'd leave if she was going to be disgusting.
He's the one who, what the fuck? He's the one who said it, not her!
No, she said that.
Oh, I thought he said it.
Lucy ruffled his hair, which he hates, and said he was quiet because he loved her outfit so much he couldn't wait for all of us to leave so he could drag her to bed. That's what she's claiming, what Lucy's claiming. Yeah. Today, Danny has messaged me saying Lucy wants an apology before I'm allowed back at their home. But when I asked if Lucy will apologize for making me uncomfortable, he said no, she doesn't have anything to be sorry about. I was genuinely only worried about my friend, but admit I could have just left without calling her disgusting. So am I the asshole?
I hate to be that person, but I'm getting the feeling that she has a little crush on Daniel, OP, the original person.
Maybe. There is a little, like, extra explanation if you want it. Like, there is some clarifications.
Okay.
To clarify, I didn't say the comment about her clothes directly to Lucy. I asked Danny once, then never mentioned it again. I asked him because I know in the past he said anything overly sexual makes him uncomfortable. He's not the kind of guy who makes innuendos, for anything. Also, I'm in no way jealous of Lucy. She's the opposite of how I'd want to be, which is fine. People can be who they want. And Danny and I have already tried dating years ago, but the spark wasn't there, and it was uncomfortable after we tried being intimate, and we both agreed we were better off as completely platonic friends.
See what I mean? Danny probably agreed, but she wasn't so happy about it.
See, I don't know. Do you want to know the
Yeah, what's the verdict?
The verdict was that she was the asshole.
I agree with that. She is the asshole.
But here's the thing. She was genuinely looking at her for her friend. Should she have said that? No. However, she could have communicated it better. If she had communicated it in the way of saying, hey dude, are you sure you're cool with that outfit? Because, like, I know that stuff makes you uncomfy. So, are you okay with it?
Mm-hmm. I'm just
because then she could have evaluated if that was something her friend was actually okay with.
I'm just pointing out from personal experience. Every time in my head, I've been like, I thought I know what this guy wants in a relationship better than his partner. I have later realized I had feelings for said person. So, like,
well, in this case, she clearly states that she doesn't.
True. Denial is a river in Egypt, though. It's more than just a river in Egypt.
Don't mind me dying over here.
Like, here's the thing. I relate to the thing about being uncomfortable with overly sexual stuff, because I am too, but,
asexual...
I think that it's one of those things where it's like that Danny's the one that can decide that, and like Danny's allowed to change his mind if he gets comfortable with it. That's fine, you know?
I apologize. I had a friend messaging about their hamster that passed away today, and so they've been talking about it, and I've been checking in on them.
Aw, poor person and hamster.
It's okay. They're okay. They're okay. I promise.
Yeah.
It's your turn to read one.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry to this Redditor that I am dressed immodestly for reading their story. This outfit was not approved to read their Reddit story.
Well, hold on. That was the one I read. Excuse you.
Yeah, true. Well, your outfit is probably approved.
You want to see my outfit?
Fair. Pajamas. Pajanimals! Remember that show?
No! PG Masks!
Oh my god. You don't remember Pajanimals on PBS Kids?
No, I don't remember Pajanimals.
We're having a conversation about this later. Oh my god, this one hits kind of close to home, even though it was never actually said to me, but I question it. Am I the a-hole for telling my best friend that we are not close anymore?
Oh god. Do you want to read that, or do you want me to read it?
I can do it.
Okay, I have faith in you.
Alright. Hey, if I cry, it's the milestone completed. 22 female.
Hey, wait.
Oh, I'm almost 22.
Can I on camera? I don't remember.
I'm not sure if it's allowed on YouTube or not.
I can turn off my camera.
Okay, for this story, go for it. Jackson is going to do some devil's lettuce off camera, y'all, so while I read.
No, not devil's lettuce. Not devil's lettuce. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
The nicotine.
Okay. Nicolette teen. Call it that.
That works too.
Nicolette time. Here we go. Time. Okay, here we go. I, 22 female, moved abroad for grad school recently. Back home, I have this friend. Let's call her Tara, 23 female. Tara and I were best friends at one point. We hung out a lot, called almost every day, etc. She has been there for me a lot and was one of the most important people in my life. However, she is a bad texter and takes weeks to respond. Okay, so this isn't that relatable because I talked to said person every day and we texted. They were a great texter. Not just with me, but everyone in general. She never calls on her own, and I've always been the one to initiate calls, even back home. We have had a couple arguments about this, which always results in her telling me that I know she isn't great at social media things, but she is working on it. However, she's great in person. It's been life-changing to have as a person in my life. Right before I moved, Tara made it a point to tell me how she is afraid I will forget her and we may grow apart. I have that fear too. So I get Tara, to be honest. I assured her that it wouldn't happen.
So do I.
Because, huh?
I said so do I.
Yeah. It's a fear when you have abandonment issues, y'all. It's gonna happen. And I have horrible abandonment issues. I've had a bad week as a result. Like, I had utter terror last week because of it, so. Anyway, I literally, threw up 100 times. But anyways, I assured her that trauma dumping over. Here we go. I assured her that it wouldn't happen because I generally love her. Initially, when I moved, I made it a point to text/call her. As usual, she took weeks to respond. She'd pick up calls sometimes and tell me she's busy and would call me back the next day. Then she would never call back until I gave in and called myself. Eventually, I got sick of it. I could see efforts from my other friends back home and none from her. So after the last time she said she'd call me and didn't, I stopped texting/calling her. 4 months passed, and yesterday she replied to my story. I texted her back, and we talked a bit. She was still talking like nothing ever changed, and she had been in the loop. And it was ticking me off. My texts to her were short and unusual, but she has a habit of deliberately avoiding I relate. Tara's literally my spirit animal. I'm gonna be real. So, deliberately avoiding conflict. So she just ignored my tone and kept bombarding me with hearts and cutie texts. Me, for real. This is me, for real. Then, of her own accord, she promised she'd call tomorrow. Frustrated, I told her to not make promises she has no intention of keeping, and that it was okay. She then kept insisting she really would, and I guess I just let her have it. I told her she had made no efforts to stay in touch. Okay, well, I don't get her on that point, because I'm the type of person that if I'm overly cutesy and loving in text, but that's only if I care enough to talk to you, every day, you know?
Well, the thing is that it's sounding more like love bombing.
Yeah.
And, but I still do understand where Tara's coming from because I'm somebody who struggles with responding to messages. Mm-hmm. If I open a message and I don't respond right then and there, I will completely forget to message you. I think the difference between
me and Tara is I do it, but my actions show it as well. I'm pretty sure that I care. Tara, it sounds like it's words and no action, you know? And actions speak louder than words, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Which I'm pretty good at showing action, but... She promised she'd call... Where was I? I told her she has made no efforts to stay in touch, knows nothing about what's happening in my life, and was absent when I most needed her, first few months when I moved. She then proceeded to send me her usual long paragraph about how I know she's bad at social... Okay, if this is a common occurrence, it's something that probably should have been fixed. And that she's bad at social media and that she's working on it, but at least replies to all the posts I share with her on Instagram, even though it's weeks later. And that no matter what, nothing between us would ever change for her. This response just took me off more, and I basically told her that it definitely has changed, and we aren't close anymore, and that's okay with me. This really hurt her, and she said she still considered me her best friend, and she assumed I still thought of her like that. I relate to Tara. Since then, multiple common friends have been involved, and most of them agree with me, but one told me I need to understand she's not good at texting. Am I the a-hole? This person was deemed not the a-hole. And here's the thing, I'm gonna go not the a-hole, but Tara's not necessarily an evil person either. Like, I get where Tara's coming from.
I agree with that.
The only thing,
I agree with that.
I think that Tara should have made more effort to talk to her friend if she didn't want to lose said friend, like, her fears. So
here's the thing. Best friends can go weeks, maybe even months, without talking to each other and pick up like nothing fucking changed.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know that? Every single friendship that I have had that was like really fucking strong, besides you, like any friendship I've considered my best friend, that's how we roll.
Yeah.
We don't talk to each other for days, weeks, maybe even months. The second we do, hey girl, give me the tea, what's up next?
Me and you,
like, what's going on now?
Me and you talk every day once again. So.
Right.
Yeah.
That's because you actively reach out. If you were not the one actively reaching out, neither one of us would be talking to each other.
I'm an active friend except for a couple instances. Like, there's definitely people that I struggle to reach out to, and definitely am now remembering people I haven't reached out to in forever. Shoot, my brain. Remembering people I forgot about. Shoot. But
I just don't talk to people.
But here's the thing. I get Tara 100%. I do think that as somebody who texts overly loving and cutesy, I think it's wholesome. But if it's after, like, ages of not talking, then it can be seen as love bombing. So you gotta be careful so you should only do that with somebody who you actively talk to all the time, you know? Or else it's seen badly, so.
Come off as
So basically, I don't think this person's the asshole, but I don't think they are either. But I definitely think Tara is understandable. I get Tara a little bit.
What was the verdict on that one? Not the asshole?
Not the asshole.
Okay. I'm gonna make a comment after I read this one.
Okay.
Because it will make sense after I read it.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole? Ugh. God damn, I can't speak every time I try to say that one. Am I the asshole for calling my best friend dumb for marrying for love?
Oh, God.
Right off the bat!
Do we even have to read this?
I'm going to.
Oh my God.
I, 27 female, am in a very stable relationship with my fiance, 29 female. Ooh, gay. For around 4 years, and we are planning to get engaged eventually, then marry. I thought y'all were already engaged! Fiance means gauged.
What? This person, what?
This legit reads... Wait, hold on, I have to reread this out loud. I, 27 female, and am in a very stable relationship with my fiance, 29 female, for around 4 years. And we are planning to get engaged eventually and then marry.
Does your fiance know that they're your fiance?
Right? Okay, anyways. My best friend Chrissy, fake name, and also 27 female, has been with her own fiance since they were 20. They only got engaged this year, and was kinda weird how it took him so long to propose, since he seemed to be financially stable and all. Throughout the years, I asked Chrissy why her fiance hadn't proposed yet, and she kept insisting it was not the right time, but she never... God damn, this is really... The words are too tiny. Words are too tiny. I can't read it. It's so fucking small, and I can't, like, zoom in on it. You know what? I wonder if I could open it on my laptop. See if I can make it better on my laptop. Give me a second, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is so much better. I can zoom in on it. I don't care. I can't see my own camera, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, here it is. Okay. Throughout the years, I asked Chrissy why her fiance hadn't proposed yet, and she kept insisting it was not the right time, but she'd never say the reason why. It just wasn't the right time. Eventually, he proposed in the beginning of 2022, and they are planning their wedding for next year. This was posted 3 years ago.
Okay.
So the wedding would have been 23.
Yeah.
2023. They decided to plan their engagement party during summertime because due to busy schedules, they couldn't do it earlier. So their engagement party was this past Saturday, and her fiancé made a speech dedicated to her and mentioned pretty much the reasons they didn't get engaged sooner, and I couldn't help but pity my friend. So the reasons were that he didn't have a stable job for the first few years of their relationship and only jumped from position to position, from Walmart to Target to etc. He hadn't finished his degree yet, so he had no higher education. He got his degree in 2019, and only then was he able to get a proper job. He bragged and also thanked Chrissy for never giving up on him and growing with him, and how they helped each other form their amazing personalities and achievements, and how no matter what the future holds, he'll never forget, etc. My fiancé and I felt some type of way about it. Some friends of mine and Chrissy agreed how Chrissy basically stayed with a broke man and waited for 7 years, and we don't think that it's something praiseworthy but pity-worthy. As friends, we decided to explain to her our perspective and how we think it was ridiculous that she had to almost reach 30 to move on with her life with a man when someone else could provide what she needed much sooner. Chrissy always said how she wanted marriage and kids, and it's sad she had to wait this long for this man to get his act together, and she didn't know her worth. She said she loves him, and he's an amazing partner, and wouldn't break up with him over his misfortunes. And what matters is that they love each other. I told her it's dumb how she's marrying for love and not for stability, and how she's basically wasted herself for love, and how the first issue should be raised when he is working Walmart and Target back to back. She called us materialistic and classist, and she said she doesn't care if she struggles financially, as long as she struggles with the right person who will value her emotions and listen to her. She said we are miserable bitches who will find no happiness in life and are very shallow. Could we be the assholes for criticizing her this way? Yeah.
It's crazy that these people, like, post these with their full chest, and they're like, am I the asshole? Like, imagine somebody was like, am I the asshole for killing 25 orphans? So that's what's gonna be posted.
The verdict was asshole. The verdict was asshole.
Yeah, I can totally see why.
And the comment that I was gonna make is that why am I getting the asshole ones and you're getting not the asshole?
I don't freaking know. I put them in there as I found them.
Okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the 5th one? What's the 6th one? Okay. I was trying to see if we would still be getting, like, it's like we're both still getting the same pattern of them, but we're not, so we're good. I'm not going to tell you if we're both getting asshole or not the asshole or whatever. Yeah. I'm just saying. She's the asshole for sure. Yeah. Because honestly, marrying for money is just so...
Tell me you're a gold digger without telling me you're a gold digger.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, dude, I'm gonna be 100% transparent. This is probably the demi-romantic, demisexual person in me, but I will never understand being attracted to anyone for anything other than personality. Like, why does somebody's appearance or their money or the way they dress, like, why does any of that matter?
I mean, hey, if they do have a little bit of money, it would be great. I'm not a gold digger, I'm just saying. I'm making a joke. Don't come after me.
Comments. But yeah, no. Fox News, breaking news, famous podcast host Jax.
Stop! We're not even famous.
Confirmed a gold digger.
Stop. We're not even famous.
Well, when we will be, Fox News will tell a story about this episode.
I really hope not.
But I think that person is the asshole because
definitely,
like
100%.
The girl's boyfriend is a stand-up guy. Also, a part of me wonders if this is rage bait because this girl's a lesbian, and part of me wonders if it's rage bait to be like, see, all lesbians are gold diggers. Like, see, y'all, all lesbians are gold diggers.
Why did you say it with a pirate accent?
I don't know.
Anyways, time to read the next one.
Alright, here we go.
Turn off my camera again real quick.
Oh god.
Oh, my mic is still on.
Oh god. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend that she needs to grow up and do something with her life?
I mean, I don't know. Read it.
My best friend, 27 female, and I, 26 female, have been great friends for 20 years. Damn. Part of me doesn't
How
believe
old are they
that,
now?
'cause who stays friends that long? 27 female and 26 female. A part of me doesn't believe
So they've
that.
been friends. So they've been friends since they were 6 and 7.
A part of me doesn't believe that because I feel like most.
It exists. It's just rare. It's like finding a unicorn.
Yeah, it's just like most elementary school friends are not gonna be your like best friend for your whole life.
No.
Like not even that long. Most people fall out when they leave school, at the very least.
That's true.
Like most people meet their best friends later in life. But anyways,
Yeah.
Let's call her Lisa. Lisa is an amazing person. I love her to death. But I feel as though she isn't growing. She's stuck in her partying phase that I got over years ago. I have a full-time job, I'm planning a wedding, and I'm in the process of buying a house. I don't always have time to go out. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind going to parties, clubs, and bars every once in a while. But Lisa wants to go every weekend. And sometimes on weekdays. She gets upset at me if I say no and complains about how I'm boring and never hang out with her anymore. She calls me old, saying that I'm a 60-year-old stuck in a 20-year-old's body. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, this is what...
Okay, Amy.
This is what happens when you're friends with your in elementary school at 6 and 7 for 20 years.
Right?
This is what happens. You get called old by one. This is exactly what happens, guys. My fiance's birthday was yesterday. I planned a cabin trip with a group of friends and invited her. Since last night was his actual birthday, we had quite a bit to drink. It was a really great time. However, today we all woke up hungover. We decided tonight we would just have a more laid-back night and just play some board games. She suggested we drive into town and go bar hopping. A few people said they would go with her, but my fiance and I told her that we'd probably just hang back because we were still recovering from the night before. She called me boring. That really ticked me off, but I let it go. However, just a little while ago, she and a few friends were pre-gaming to go out and asked if I wanted to take a shot with them. I told her no because I still wasn't feeling well and didn't want to drink tonight. She kept pushing it, so I told her to stop and just respect that I'm telling her no. She then went on about how ever since I got engaged, I started acting like I was so much better than her and how I'm no fun anymore. I finally had enough and told her that she needs to grow up. We are not 21 anymore. I do not have the time or the energy to go out all the time to get drunk. I'm working towards my future and my goals, and she needs to start getting her act together too. Things got really quiet, and then she ran to her room in tears. She stayed in there for a bit. Then she came out with her suitcase and said that she was going home because she didn't want to spend any more time with people who were just going to look down on her. After she left, a few friends told me that I had crossed the line, that I could have just said no to her instead of attacking her like that. My fiance is on my side, but my other hand said that I should apologize. But my other friends said that I should apologize to her. No, my other hand said that, guys. My hand puppet said apologize. Apologize. I'm your hand puppet, and I say apologize. Apologize to Lisa. Lisa's an innocent, pure angel from heaven. Okay. My fiance is on my side, but my other friend said that I should apologize to her. She might not have wanted to hear it, but I think what I said was something she needed to hear. Am I the a-hole? Now, here's my... Reddit deemed them not the a-hole, but here's my hot take.
Right.
They're both the a-hole.
I don't agree.
I think that they're both the a-hole, and let me tell you why. So Lisa is definitely the a-hole, and she's very...
Right.
And what she said was really cruel. However, a part of me, when I was reading this, felt as though there was subtle judging coming from our narrator, like, because because for Lisa maturing slower. And here's the thing, Lisa might just have these genuine interests and still likes doing the stuff, and I don't think it's okay to shame people for growing up slower. So for that, I'm gonna say soft asshole for OP, not really like huge, but soft a-hole, just because I feel like they're being a little bit judgy of Lisa, and I think if Lisa's not ready for the next stage of her life, OP should not push her. But on the same can, Lisa should not be trying to drag our poster back into this when she wants to move on from it. So I think they're both a little bit shitty.
And I can see where you're coming from there. However, I still think that Lisa is definitely 100% the asshole. First of all, peer pressuring your friend into drinking is not cool.
Yeah.
As somebody who has been peer pressured into shit, it's not cool.
It's not okay, y'all. Don't. It's a shitty thing to do. Don't do that.
That's why I will never peer pressure somebody into anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever again.
I don't want to do that.
Either way, however, with our OP, like, like, that's what I gotta say, is just, like, you could have, like, there's better ways you could have communicated that. Lisa was definitely being immature. I do actually agree with that. Like, you're 26, partying every day is still, like, you need to start wrapping up a little bit. Like, partying every once in a while, that's perfectly fine. Going to, like, cute little parties, like, every few months, 100%. Go get drunk a little bit. Drink some wine. Like, have fun with them. But taking shots?
Yeah. I'm coming from a lot more innocent of a perspective than that, in the case that, like, I like a lot of TV shows, like, interests, like, hobbies that are not stereotypically my age. And it's really, and when I was younger, I always suppressed them, because even then I was being judged for not being quote-unquote mature. So I don't think it's fair.
But that's different. That's different. See, here's the thing. As adults, like, over the age of 18 or anything, watching things like My Little Pony and Paw Patrol and, I'm trying to think of other, Gravity Falls, those kinds of shows, like, Gravity Falls is kind of, like, kind of adult, but also kind of kid. It's, like, one of those, like, joint shows.
Phineas and Ferb is
besides the point. Right. So, with, rest in peace, Cartoon Network. I'm pretty sure they discontinued.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
I don't know for sure, because there was a closeout thing that I found, and it made me want to cry.
I'm fact checking this, but keep talking.
Right. Besides the point, so I think those are, like, nowadays, as, like, adults, people who watch those things are called, like, those are called their guilty pleasures. And I really don't think it should be guilty. Like, that's something that you enjoy. That's something that brings you comfort. I still like it shouldn't be a guilty pleasure.
Shows, even though they're for preschool age. I must admit to that. Like, they're a bit comforting.
For me, personally, I don't, because I just find it annoying. But
like,
for
I know
you,
there's a lot of adults who really like Bluey, for example, even though it's from
adults. Oh, there's plenty of adults that love Bluey.
Yeah, I haven't seen it personally, so I can't pride an opinion.
I haven't either. I've been refusing to watch it. I had somebody try and force me to watch it, and I was like, I'm not fucking watching it. I don't want to watch it.
Peer pressure, see?
Right?
Also, I've got the fact check. No, Cartoon Network is not shut down as a channel. However, their website was closed and redirected to the Cartoon Network hub on Max, formerly HBO Max. But the actual TV channel still exists.
Okay, I just saw, like, a close of Cartoon Network. Like, this is the end kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know. People... Maybe it wasn't Cartoon Network.
My thing is, if Lisa still wants to party, that's fine. And I think she shouldn't pressure other people to do it, but I wouldn't shame Lisa for still enjoying it. Although I do think at some point she'll probably want to settle her life down. Because I don't think most people are going to be like 50s still going out clubbing.
Right. I found more Am I the Asshole stories.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. I just like opened my Reddit on my phone. But moving on to our very last Reddit story.
Woo!
We might have more. You never know. We might also just sit here and chat and stuff after that for like another. Because I feel like cutting it after this episode, this Reddit story would be a little too short. So like we can just keep talking for a little bit, talk about some little stuff. Oh, maybe I can kind of share a little bit of my situation going on, and then we can do Am I the Asshole, because I'm wanting to message him.
I'm not gonna share mine just because I've hinted at it a little bit, but I feel like the person might come back, so I don't want to ruin that for myself, but...
Kitty! I'm sorry, I have... Where'd she go?
But last story, and then Jackson can tell you if you can ask
Where did
Jackson
my cat go? Oh, there she is. She hid. I was like, where the fuck did my cat go? Because I had a cat in my room. She hid. Right. No, the door's closed, so she couldn't have gotten out. I was like, where did you go? Okay. So,
Jackson,
last but not least.
The last Reddit story.
Yes. Last but not least.
And Jackson, a a-hole for what you went through.
Stop. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend that she isn't the biggest priority in my life anymore? That one's hitting a little close to home. Anyways.
Yeah, real.
With what's going on right now. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, no. We both had to read ones that are close to home for us, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. My best friend Elle and I both... What?
That was not on purpose.
I know, right?
In fairness, you're the one that decided what order we do. You won the rock, paper, scissors and made me go first, so...
Yeah, I did. Okay. My best friend Elle and I are both 22 female, have been friends since we were about 3. Wow.
Again,
so
I don't know if I believe
19
that.
years?
like, I don't know if I believe that. Like, 3?
Right?
Like, that's even crazier.
We have a large friendship group with 10 other girls. Elle has always been a massive part of my life.
Anyone is friends with 10 people at once who are all in the same group and all hang out together. I don't believe that either.
I have been part of those big friend groups, so I do believe in that.
Well, that's great for you.
Not anymore. I'm not anymore. Anyways, continuing reading.
Yeah.
Her mother died in childbirth, and her dad has struggled with alcoholism pretty much her entire life. So my parents always did their best to remove her from that situation as much as possible, and were practically inseparable as kids. Elle has always had pretty bad attachment issues and really struggles to form connections with anybody outside our childhood friendship group. She has, however, been in a relationship for about a year and doing really well. This has never had a major impact on my life until this past year. In June of last year, I bought a dog with my boyfriend. And obviously,
I'm gonna cut you off. I don't like the word bought for an animal. I know you technically did, but I like the words like adopted or rescued.
Yeah.
Like bought is weird for an animal in my opinion, just a nitpick, but...
Well, yeah, but besides the point.
Animals are, I was gonna say human beings, but animals are living, breathing creatures, so...
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, in June of last year, I bought a dog with my boyfriend, and obviously many adjustments came with this. I couldn't spend as much time as usual with her or the rest of my friends, but this had little impact on our friendship, and I still saw her weekly. Whenever my friends would bring up the topic of my boyfriend and I having kids, Elle would pretty much immediately interject and say, "Let's not be doing that that anytime soon." And we would all laugh it off as I wasn't planning on kids being in the near future. In September of last year, I found out I was almost 8 weeks pregnant. It was a massive shock, but our daughter was born in late March. Whilst I was pregnant, my friends all joked that Elle would majorly struggle to adjust and that she would have issues with not having as much attention as she needs or she's used to. I hate to admit it because I love Elle, but that is exactly what's happened. She messages the group chat our friends share pretty much every day, asking if anybody is available to do anything. And when I don't respond immediately, she gets annoyed and tells me I've known her longer than my baby and should balance my time better.
Oh my
wow.
God. Yeah, throw that baby away. Throw the baby to the curb, guys.
Oh my God! It's just fetus by fetus.
Baby, how old is your baby? Your baby was just born. What an L! Your baby sucks.
Right? This was posted 4 years ago.
No, L's right. Their baby sucks. Their baby does not deserve to have their parents' attention because they haven't been alive long enough to know. They haven't been alive as long as L, right? L gets priority, right?
Right? Okay. My birthday was last week, and when she messaged asking if I was arranging anything, she was dissatisfied with my response, being just chilled drinks in the garden with our friends, as she wanted to go out. Before I had my daughter, she would message me anytime with her problems, which I don't mind, but now I just do not have the energy to be her therapist. It all came to a head yesterday when Elle and 3 of our friends came to my house. Elle asked if we should go on some kind of holiday this year, and I said I'd love to, but I'm having a new baby. And I don't know if I'd be able to afford it. She rolled her eyes and made a comment under her breath. I was admittedly very sleep deprived and asked her what her problem was. She said that my daughter was. This to me wasn't acceptable. I told her that she has to accept that we're grown adults now and she isn't my main priority anymore. She pretty much broke down and called her boyfriend, asking him to come pick her up. My friends called me an asshole and said I could have gone about what I said differently. But we're 22 and it really isn't my fault that she's incapable of adjusting to change. Am I the asshole?
Damn it, Elle, you've made the cycle of abuse continue, Elle. God damn it, the cycle of abuse continues!
The verdict is not the asshole.
You're safe from asshole readings.
Yeah.
No, I kind of agree with that, because here's the thing. To me, friends are the most important thing to me, because they've all I've ever wanted, and I didn't have them for a long time, which is why losing friends hits me so hard. However, when you're in a long relationship, and you have a kid, friendships are going to take a backseat. It's inevitable. It's what needs to happen. You know, and eventually you have to accept it. It's hard, but eventually you have to accept that, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Elle hates. Elle is like, fuck this baby. This baby deserves to rot. Elle has literally a one-sided beef with this baby. It's crazy. But, not the a-hole, because I think that Elle needed to hear it, although I understand why Elle would feel that way, considering this friend has been clearly Elle's only constant.
Oh, it's also attachment. Right, and it's attachment issues, and especially with I have attachment issues, especially with growing up in such a unstable home, it can cause and lead to things like that, and I don't think that Elle is entirely in the wrong. I think that Elle just needed different coping mechanisms.
This person is clearly Elle's only constant. Everything has been shifting around for Elle. This person has continued to stay with Elle, so Elle's fear of losing this person might be causing her to self-sabotage a bit here, unfortunately. Not an excuse for attacking not an excuse for literally trying to roast a literal baby, but, having a beef with a literal baby, there's no excuse for that, but there is an explanation, I think.
I moved my piercing. So I am, really pissed off right now
Alright, y'all. We have read the stories. We have all decided these people are either the asshole, or they're not the asshole. Now, we have one of our own, Jackson, is going to tell us their Am I the Asshole story, and then we will all decide, should Jackson...
Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. If you think I'm the asshole for, like, even considering this.
Should Jackson make up or break up? No, not actually. Should Jackson... get rid of their asshole or keep their... No. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just I'm trying to get a slogan. Just don't!
Okay, so, like, I'm not gonna get too far deep into the story, but, like, last night I went over to a friend's house, and things got a little intense. Like, very intense. So... after everything, though, he, like, started getting really distant and, like, wasn't really talking to me and stuff. And he does this frequently. Every time we hang out, something physical happens, and then it leads to, like, us fighting half the time. Like, we genuinely fight almost every single time we hang out. Just...
I can order a boxing match, and then our podcast viewers can come in and place their bets. And all the bet money should be going to the charity of I Need Money, so give it to me. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So I'm tired. I had to wake up really early this morning to go home. So anyways, are you fixing the blanket?
Keep going. You can keep going.
Look, I have the... You have the pink chair?
Yeah.
Look what color my chair is.
Blue.
No, that's black.
Oh, I'm colorblind, I guess. Anyways, keep
You
going.
are colorblind. Yeah. So basically, last night though, he was like super avoidant of me. And I've tried communicating with him before. Hey, I need you to, like, actually pay attention to me more often and stuff like that. Because, like, I can understand hanging out with somebody, but you really should not be on your phone talking to other people and then ditching your friend for an online date while they're at your house.
Oh my god.
Like, that really boggles my mind. Kat, if I ever came over to your house, if I came over to your house and you and I were hanging out, would you ever be like, oh, hold on, do you mind, like, just hanging out here in the living room while I go do this online date?
The only time I've ever done anything similar is when you came and I had therapy and I forgot about it, so, but...
And that's completely different, though. I still had your brother. I took your brother and we went out and got ice cream.
And you brought me a milkshake.
I did.
Huckleberry milkshake, a staple of our state of America. Us Washingtonians, we are Washingtonian citizens. We love Washington. We bow to our Lord and Savior of Washington. I don't know who runs this state. Whatever.
I don't know either. I couldn't tell you. Anyways. So, I'm at his house and I fell asleep on his couch. And he locked me out of his room, which I can also understand wanting privacy, but, like, what the fuck? Because I thought we were hanging out.
You literally got asked to sleep over, didn't you? Like when imagine...
He asked me. He basically begged me to sleep over.
Like, imagine all the times you've slept over. I was like, nope, you can't come in here. Like, one, my dad doesn't let us have locks on our doors, so that's different, but... So I didn't have the option, but it's like, imagine, I, like, barricaded my room shut, and it made you sleep in the hallway. Like...
Right? I mean, at least I had the TV, and I was able to, like, watch anime and fall asleep to anime. Yeah. And it was still playing when I woke up. That I like. Mm-hmm. But the problem is the fact that he left me there, alone, by myself, after stuff happening. After things. Like, who the fuck does that? And then he turns around and is like, we're friends, and that I'm like his best friend. He straight up has called me his best friend several times and says that like he doesn't ever want to lose me as a friend. But I'm like, okay, then can you like make me at least a little bit of a priority when I'm at your house, because you are like almost never paying attention to me when we are together.
Hey Jackson, you're my best friend. Hey, welcome to my house. Get out. like
right?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does that? Okay, like, today is such a nice day.
Somebody over to
Hold
your
on,
house.
Kat. Today is such a nice day. Do you have a swimsuit?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to a lake?
After this podcast is over, fuck yeah. I need to see if I have one that fits, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck my swimsuit is. I'll just probably have to borrow my mom's or something.
I need to see if I got my implant more than 10 days ago, but...
It should have been more than 10 days ago. That sounds about right.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's finish the story and then lake time!
So, my thing is that I think I might message him and be like, dude, I'm so sick and tired of this shit. Like, I'm gonna communicate it a little bit better, obviously. But I did definitely post on my Discord status, dissing him a little bit.
Want to read out the status for the viewers?
Yeah, let me open it up.
My God.
My status is, I can't believe you call me a friend. You don't leave your friends stranded in your silence after using them for your comfort. And this man still is... He just switched to a new game.
Oh my God.
He just switched to a new game about 40 minutes ago, because I'm looking at his status right now.
Yeah.
He was on one game, and now he switched over to a new one 40 minutes ago. And still hasn't fucking talked to me. Still hasn't messaged me to make sure I got home safe. Still hasn't messaged me to see if I wanted to hang out with him again. Nothing.
Dude, if you're sorry to call you this, but if you're a female at birth, then I feel, and then you drive home alone, it's not at night, it's not safe, so the best thing you can do is check on them, because I hate to be that person.
Well, it wasn't at night. Huh? I didn't drive at night. I drove at 7:50. I left his house about 8 a.m.
Well, they still should have checked on you, considering you did some substances before you.
Right. I was like mainly, it was mainly worn off by then.
Yeah.
Like, I still feel a little bit of the devil's lettuce, but not like a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm just still pissed about that, because like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my little am I the asshole. So if you guys think I'm the asshole, let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm not, but you never know about that.
Kuka, he's the asshole, Kuka. Sorry guys, I had a little cough. It's really weird sounding.
Oh my, are you okay?
Yeah, I had a little cough, guys, and it's a very unique sounding cough. It almost sounds like he's the asshole, but it's not. Don't worry, guys. I'm not implying that. Don't worry. I would never. I would never try to influence your vote, except I totally would. Oh my God, what is wrong with my cough?
Are you okay? Do you need some water?
Maybe.
But yeah, so I think that you and I are gonna go to the lake or somewhere. Maybe we don't even need to swim. We don't even absolutely need to swim. I just want to go somewhere.
A part of me wanted to go to the pool, but
I don't know if the pool's open.
Might not be. Yeah. And also,
I also don't want to
pay to get in.
Really, I would love to go out, but at the same time, I really don't have the energy to drive. Don't make me drive. Maybe tomorrow. If tomorrow's still a nice day, you and I can go out to the lake or something. Plus, then it would probably be officially 10 days at that point.
No lake today? Ripsy daisies. Alright.
No lake today, but we can tomorrow.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm just extremely tired.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. That's gonna be it for this podcast episode. We don't know what we're gonna talk about next. I might try to convince Jackson to watch our old YouTube videos from middle school and react to them.
No! Please don't! Like, genuinely, the secondhand No, the cringe. Oh god.
Either that or we could do a ghost podcast about paranormal stuff.
Ooh, I would like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know I would like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I am kind of a witch. I am a little bit of a witch, you know. Trying to show off my pentagram necklace.
But please follow us on Spotify, subscribe to the YouTube so we can get more people watching our awesome podcast.
Oh, and share it to your family. I promise we are like mainly family friendly. Not really.
No, we're not.
Share it to your aunts and uncles.
Jackson,
and your older cousins.
You know it's not nice to lie to our audience.
Who says I was lying?
We're not family friendly. Don't let your 5-year-old niece watch this episode or any of our episodes. Anyways,
right.
We'll see you all next time, and bye!
See you guys next week!